meds, medication, whatever they could carry. I think, I don't know, I don't have the answer. There was a road standing there just yesterday and all of that water rushing in like lightning. 2,000 plus people. I am still in shock. 1.5 million sandbags. I am still in a dream.
Snow further up north will soon be rushing downstream.
I'm really scared this year, yeah, because they don't know when it will happen. Tomorrow, this night, after tomorrow, God knows.
Here in Laval, pallets of sandbags line the streets. Many residents have already put up makeshift flood barriers in front of their homes. This house got flooded in 2017. This time, its owner isn't taking any chances. He's already raised it by over a meter.
I wasn't there 2 years ago as a premier, but I think we all learn lessons. Yeah.
I think we all learn lessons. Yeah. I think we all learn lessons. Yeah. I think we all learn lessons. I don't have the answer. I think we all learn lessons. I get up at 4:30 a.m. and I do the day shift. I think we all learn lessons. We'll beat this. I get up at 4:30 a.m. 100-year flood. I think we all learn lessons. I get up at 4:30 a.m. The water was up to here. I think we all learn lessons. Everything just went down. The water was up to here. I think we all. We've been staying in a hotel. I don't know when the water was at home. I think we all learn in a hotel. I thought it might be important to talk to future homeowners about how we tried to flood-proof the house. I'm really scared. I don't know. I thought it might be important to talk to future homeowners about how we tried to flood-proof the house. Problem number one, keep the river out. You're sitting on saturated soil, so even if you keep the river out of your house, you'll still have water coming up through holes, drains, backflooding through pipes in the garage. The problem is the amount of water that is coming.
CTV's Mike Arcelidis joins us now from Cumberland. Mike, how great is the concern there?
The threat is very real today and going forward, Michael. We are on Leo Lane, the famous Leo Lane, because 2 years ago, water was up to here. They had sandbags, they had basements flooded. It was a catastrophic scene here. Residents saying they moved here 15, 20 years ago and never expected to ever see anything like that. They called it 100 years flood. They are now bracing for a repeat, maybe not to that level, but they do not know exactly what they can have here. And joining me now is one of the residents of 15 years, Michel Potvin. Michel, tell me about what you saw 2 years ago.
Well, like you were just saying, the water came up higher than we had ever even expected. Right when we're standing here now, we were in the middle of the river. We had water, like you said, up to here, and the currents were so fast that everything that was on our lots, like, you know, our wood, anything just disappeared. It just went down the Ottawa River.
The river rushes down from the Northland and pours its energy over cliffs of rock into the basin called La Chaudière in Congo. And here it boils with the fierce energy it has gathered on its 600-mile journey from the hills. From those hills came timber. White pine and spruce stood in the northern forest. Maple, birch, and poplar covered the ancient land. Later, rafts came down the river, with timber to build the ships for Canada's growing trade.
Today we announce our agreement with Hydro-Quebec to acquire the remaining 33% interest in the Ottawa River Ring Dam and its Santal Hull 2 power station. which opens up a world of possibilities to one of the largest remaining hydroelectric sites in the province. Once this acquisition is complete, Hydro Ottawa will own 100% of hydroelectric facilities at the Chaudière site on both sides of the Ottawa River. This in itself signifies even greater possibilities for us to grow Ottawa's clean, green energy future.
The mighty Ottawa River is too strong for Hydro Ottawa to generate electricity from its sheer force. It's swallowing up yards, streets, even entire blocks. Danger lurks in what the water might carry. Contamination adds to the burden. Staying is not safe. You can feel the power of the water even from here. Staying is not safe. It's 3 times the velocity of Niagara Falls. 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools gush through every second, swallowing up yards, streets, even entire blocks. There's too much of it to hold back, but all this water has to go somewhere. Problem number 1, keep the river out of your house. You have to understand there's a certain fatigue. 3 natural disasters in 3 years.
You know, climate change is affecting all of us, but until you really see it happening in your neighborhood, till it's your home that's damaged, it can be hard. The human brain has an incredible capacity to try to ignore the harsh realities, especially when things are changing very fast. We're sort of set in our ways, our worldviews, we're kind of comfortable, and we have a lot of psychological mechanisms to protect us, to keep us on an even keel. And when these type of extreme weather events are happening, I can walk down to the river and see flooded houses and stuff. It starts to get you personally, so it gets you down a bit. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Flood-stricken communities are nervously watching the sky. They can only move as fast as the melt. Flood-stricken communities are nervously watching the sky. They can only move as fast as the melt.